Hello everybody, this is Muzaffar. Today let's look at how to create a basic API in Flask. So what is Flask? Well, Flask is a micro framework written in Python and we can use it to quickly build web applications and APIs. Let's start by opening a new terminal window. Before we proceed any further, let's verify whether we have Python installed on our computer. In my case, it is Python 3, so I can do Python 3 version. In your case, it might be just Python. Alright, let's create a new directory for our Flask app. I can do mkdir f app. That's going to be my main Flask project directory. I can change into it. Let's create a Python virtual environment. It's been created. Let's activate it. Let's check current directory structure. So we only have virtual environment. Now, since we have virtual environment activated, we can install Flasks using pip. So we can do pip install Flask. It is installing Flask and it is done installing it. Let's create app.py file here. And open it in VS Code. I can directly open it using code. If you open the file, there is nothing here. We can copy over some code from Flask user guide. So let's go back to it. Then users guide, minimal application. We can just copy over this code here. Paste it here. It is just importing Flask framework from Flask module, creating the app, then finally creating a hello world route. Now let's try to run the application. Let's copy the command from Flask user guide. Head over to terminal. And here we can just paste it. And remember, our file name was app.py. We can verify it here. Yep, it is app.py. We can just rename hello to app. Now if you press enter, it is going to run the web server on port 5000. Let's copy it and paste it in new tab. Well, you can see hello world message here. Which is coming from this return statement. We can also add more routes to this application by copying this whole section, and we can just name it users, change the message as well. Welcome to users page. Let's restart our Flask server. Press Command C to stop it. Then we can just execute the same command again, which is Flask --app, then app, and run. We made some mistake. Let's go back and fix it. So the function name is same. We can just modify it to users. Now let's go back to terminal and try to run the application again. Alright, refresh, try to hit the user's endpoint. We can see welcome to users page. Right now it is returning HTML response. We can also modify it to send JSON response. Let's open up the Visual Studio Code and let's create a new endpoint for JSON response. We can say ping, change the function name to ping. Then instead of returning the string with HTML contents, we can just return a dictionary. So going to be a dictionary with key ping and value is bound, and we can return the status code as 200. So let's restart the server again. Command C, and then run the file again. Alright, it is running. Let's go back to the browser, close this developer window. Let's hit the endpoint. So it was ping. Well, we can see the response in JSON already. So that's about it for creating a basic API in Flask. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and I'll see you in next video.